Howdy there, folks. Justin here again. I got a Lego build for you today. Today I'm building Lego City Set 60215, the fire station. It has 509 pieces, and I picked this up in a damaged box at Walmart earlier this year. It is a rebuild. I did a little pre-sorting, so that I sorted things back into their individual bags. Well, bins, but they're by the bag initially. However, there were a couple pieces that I apparently missed in the sorting process, so I got them in this little one, and when I need them, they're there. So let's start with book one. All right, so like I said, I sorted into the parts for bag one. So don't need that anymore. And yes, I could have further sorted, I could have sorted this all out here on the tray beforehand, but I figured, why not leave a little more content for the video itself, right? And this is a light brick, but as you can see, it's supposed to be light and sound, but I just need to go get a new battery. You'd think as often as I go to Walmart to get new Lego, that I would have gotten that taken care of by now. But honestly, I had forgotten until today, when I started sorting this. So typical Justin. Alright, that looks good. And one thing that's different in this one about the instructions is it has all this warning information because of the light brick, the light and sound brick. So, multiple different languages, warning people, instructions about how to change the battery. Again, I just haven't gone to do that. But let's get this first minifig assembled. There we are. First minifig, firefighter. Time to start putting the truck together. Yeah, I really need to get a rig so that I can have a couple cameras, one on me, one top down on the build itself. That would be nice. I just need to stop buying so much Lego. Although it is discount season at Walmart right now. I got about $120, $130 worth of Lego the other day for just a little over 50 bucks. So, you know, if you're looking to get some Lego, check the clearance aisle. Check the clearance aisle. Unless you're not overly concerned about, you know, getting cheap Lego, or I should say inexpensive Lego. Lego ain't cheap, but inexpensive Lego. And then, yeah. So, now there were other sets there that I thought about getting, but some of them they weren't quite as discounted as I would have liked yet. And then there were a few that I already had. Lloyd's Journey, one of the Ninjago sets that I have. It was there, so, but I already have it, so and it's not one of those that I would want to have multiples of. If it was, you know, like a larger set that had multiple enemies and that kind of stuff that I could, you know, use for like army building type things, that's one thing. But this was Lloyd and one bad guy and whatever that wolf is. I still haven't encountered that in the series, but then again, I also haven't been watching the series lately. I've been working on Clone Wars, so with Ahsoka and Anakin. So that's what I've been watching a lot lately. Aside from, you know, YouTube videos. Gotta watch and support my fellow Lego YouTubers. I mean, you know, I guess I don't have to. I'm not required to, but I choose to. Like I watch Brickatect pretty much every day on both his main channel as well as on Brickatect as well as on Greg's World. He and Clarkman are dealing with the fun and excitement of remote learning. And Clark is just starting kindergarten. So, that's some fun stuff. But as I expected, he is ahead of the class. Because he has 2 attentive parents and Lego. So, this is not a knock against people who, you know, can't be there for their kids all the time, but it's just one of those things that, yeah, 2 attentive parents, a toy that helps one think and build. So, and I mean, the most important part is, you know, the 2 attentive parents that are there. And Greg is there all the time. So, I mean, Greg had been expecting that he'd be spending this year, mostly focusing on building up Brickitect. But with the situation in the world, he's now spending every day with Clark still, which is awesome. So they are good people. If you're looking for good wholesome Lego YouTube stuff to watch, I highly recommend checking them out. Maybe this time I'll actually even remember to put a link in the description for their stuff. Yeah, one of the nice things about rebuilding this for a video is you don't have to see me struggle with getting that string properly attached. So, alright, here we are. Let's get him in here. I'm going to pop this off as well. Figures. That back on. Put that back on. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, here we have the fire truck. Handheld fire hose. String is meant to be the hose itself. Fireman's axe on this side. A couple emergency cones over there. Instructions show putting additional studs in here. I guess I just went ahead and mixed them in with my other. I got a box down there with a bunch of transparent pieces. So that's where the other studs are. They're supposed to be watered. So that's bag one. So bag one, book one. And now let's get you out of the way. Grab the much bigger, see, comparison, book one, book two, bag one, bag 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so got this dude. Okay, and now a nice big 16 by 16 dark gray plate, and then the pieces. This is another set that has a lot of pieces that could be used in other things. So, bunch of windows, big and small. So, transparent roll-up door. That's a nice one. I like that. friendly doggo. Well, friendly doggo unless you're a fire starter. But yeah, much like the Iron Man Hall of Armor, this set has a lot of pieces that I could reuse in other stuff. So, heck, I can imagine putting together 3 of this set into one larger fire station. Just mocking it up. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, this is gonna have to move. Sorry, folks. Okay. Now I'm thinking that these, at least the 2x2 red brick, probably goes in this box. But who knows? Other than the shadow. And kind of surprising, mostly to me, I never had a fire station like this growing up, or one of the police stations. They were always some of the more expensive sets, and for whatever reason, nobody ever got me any. And I was young and stupid, and I would always spend my allowance on other things like candy or a new G.I. Joe or a little Transformer or the occasional comic book. But that's okay. Oh, and I'm sorry if the sound of the fan in the background bothers you. With the overhead light on so I can see well enough to build, it gets warm enough in here that I need the fan on. So sorry, but I need to be comfortable. Ish. Yeah, this set has a couple of these. Right. Yeah, not hard to figure out what goes in here. There. Just noticed I put this on wrong. Okay, easy to fix. Ah, good piece to go on. Alright, make sure those are straight. That goes there. That goes there. And then this goes here. It's pretty solid and professional, you know, from the right angles. But you open it up and it's dollhouse. So. And there's also nothing on the back here to keep this from rolling out. So that's less than ideal. And there's no real good spot for the pupper to go. So I'll just stick it on there. Alright, time for bag number 3. Okay, let's put her together. There she is, with her fancy radio iPad type thing. Okay. Oh, it slipped. All right. And yeah, if it kind of looks like I'm, going through these steps pretty quick, well, I did just earlier today go through the pieces to sort them out. So the instructions are fresh in my memory. So a reconnaissance drone to survey emergency scenes before the firefighters go in. It sits right up on a little docking station. Now for a little side build. Just a little section of fence, stack of papers in a garbage can. And yes, I'm intentionally doing what I'm doing right now off camera. I mean, it shouldn't be much, it won't be much of a surprise considering the nature of the set, but still. And considering I just said it's a surprise, it's not really a surprise. But, oh no! Things are on fire. Fire, fire! Alright. But again, yeah, that's the control for the drone. Okay, time for bag number 4. Bag 4. Time for bag number 4. Okay. Oh, let's do the minifigs first. Yes, that is a life preserver. And we got who I assume is the chief because of the gold helmet. I love building Lego. Yep. I do love building Lego. And I'm really hoping that there is a second season of Lego Masters on Fox, because I really enjoyed that. And while I'm sure several of them have their own Lego YouTube channels, the only one I really watch much of is Food. So I was actually watching the other night when he was sorting some stuff in his kitchen, because with the wildfires in his area, his Lego room was way too smoky for him to work in. And there were some cool pieces in what he was going through. He had gotten bags of miscellaneous pieces from old sets. I say old sets, like, 15 plus years, I think. So, relatively old. Relatively old. I saw some stuff in there that was like, "Ooh, I have that! Oh, I have that!" Some of the stuff that one piece in particular that I spotted amongst his stuff was the shocks for the Spectral Starguider, the Blacktron 2 set that I built a few weeks back for my first Throwback Thursday. I don't know why I made that voice. Other than I'm weird. Whatever. Oh, clock. Much like what you hear making noise in the background every now and then in my videos. Because there's a grandfather clock over there that doesn't work properly. So it bongs, just not all 100% of the time. Well, excuse me. The actual bongs are gone, but it does, make noise every now and then. Yep, the actual bongs don't work. Yep. Yeah, anyways. Okay, now I gotta bring you back in. So, because these two Technic pins connect to these two holes. And let me just pull the truck out, because it just tried to roll off the table. Woohoo! Yeah, no, we're not letting that happen. Now the truck's in the way. Okay. Now that was in the way. Okay, put these in the wrong spot. Because they go right here. This is actually a dockside fire station. This is a small little dock, and I'm about to build. If I can get this set down. I'm about to build the little firefighting mini boat, because this is definitely a mini boat. And just found out where this 1x2 roof tile goes. So got that sorted. And then this sprayer goes on there. And we have this, which is what this dude goes in. Hence the life preserver. Ready to fight the fire from the water. Okay. Apparently those are supposed to go there. Whatever. Alright, and now time for bag number 5. The 5th and final bag. Oh, and if you haven't heard, Lego is they're changing up their road system, so that's something to look forward to. Not really sure how I feel about that. Mostly because I've been using the current road system for 35 or more years. So they've actually the road plates today are actually slightly different than what they were when I first started collecting Lego back in ye olden days. So I mean, from what I'm hearing, a Oh, speaking of other Lego YouTubers that I watch, Evans Bricks. He's my source for this particular bit of news, but he is he is linked to he has linked to others that talk about it. So I assume his information is solid. So, anyways, but he was talking about how it's going to be brick built, essentially brick built roads, which could, could be good, could be great. I mean, some of the pieces that I've seen in the mock-up type stuff that he showed was, and here's the other 2x2 red brick. Sorry, it was, where was I? Oh, it looks like some of the pieces that are going to be used are some pieces that aren't currently used as much, so maybe these pieces will, since they're going to be produced more because of the fact that they are going to be used in the roads, the new road system, that they will become cheaper. Popcorn. So that will be a good thing to see, because there's a lot of pieces that I saw in that, like 6x6 gray tiles. Those come in handy in a lot of things, and if they start using them, if what he was showing is correct, and they are going to start using those for basically a buildable road system that you can customize as needed, those tiles are going to be printed a whole lot more and produced a whole lot more, and the price on them will come way down. So that'll be interesting to see. So, but right now the price point that he was showing is that they're going to be $20 for a road set, and it's not actually compatible with the current modular buildings, so I don't know what's up with that. Seems a little weird to me that they'd be making something that is not actually compatible with one of their more premium products. So I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is I love building Lego. So if that is what the new system is going to look like, I'll probably end up buying way too many of them. Oh yeah. This one has a sticker on it. Computer console. Also, so you guys can see things better, I'm kind of building this stuff from my perspective backwards. So I'm trying to get it right. And if I don't, whatever. I can fix it. Eventually. That's not, again, that's not, because again, that's the nice thing about Lego. You make a mistake, you can fix it pretty easily. So no point in stressing over it. Not really. No real point in stressing over it. Alright, and here we have, sorry, distracted by sets I don't have. Anyway, and here we have official Lego set 60215 fire station. So, got a little dockside spot. Person controlling the drone with the fancy little handheld controller. Camera underneath. Whoop, camera underneath. So you can properly survey things. And you got the chief who can sit up here, observing things in his office. Let me turn this seat around so I can actually get him seated. Yep. Right there. So. And as shown already, a fire truck. Beep, beep, beep. If I can get it to go. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, not far enough back. There we go. Yeah, I should probably dig through my pieces and find something to stop it, because otherwise this thing just rolls out way too easily. So. But yeah. Yep, like I said, official Lego set 60215 fire station from the city theme has 509 pieces. And now that I've built this, it can get slightly modified and incorporated in the thing that's behind me, which I'm not ready to really show off yet, but, you know, feel free to try and figure out what's going on. I mean, you can see a little bit of it right there. So, but, yeah, alright. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate any comments you have, and I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.